B3! What up? We are live. What up? What up? What up? I'm actually watching a UFL game. I think it's UFL. There's no basketball on tonight, so I gotta watch something to keep myself entertained, you know. So I was flipping through what sports were on, and I came across the UFL game, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a whirl. Right now it's DC versus St. Louis. St. Louis is 7-2, DC 6-3. St. Louis is up by 11. Interesting game. Some of these kids just came from college, didn't get drafted, so they're trying to prove a point. Someone should have invited me to camp, you know? I don't know. I like the idea of it, and it gives you some kind of football to watch before the season when college isn't on and pro football ain't going on. Just, you know, something to watch. All right, B3, what up, what up, what up? We are live. We're going to give it just another minute, and then we're going to get started on a list of ownership. Got a couple of baseball games tomorrow. 10 o'clock starts, so like be there at 9:15, 9. So I want to make sure I'm not too late. I got a minors game at 10 and a juniors game at 10. Minors are at Hopatcong. Juniors are at, I think, Hackettstown. Hoping it doesn't rain out. Boom, boom. What's the weather supposed to be tomorrow? I know it's supposed to rain. I just don't know how bad. Rain till 10 a.m., but it's like low percentages. I mean, hey, depending on if the field doesn't get too wet or too flooded overnight, you're 100% chance of getting rain tonight, but hopefully it don't get flooded and we'll be all right. If it rains too bad, we're going to be done for it. Well, maybe one field could get opened if we work on it. The other one, definitely not. Goody, what up? All right, we got 4 in here now, so let's get started on a list of ownership, and we're going to work our way through this. Let's get going. Break 402. We got Harlan Benner in on the Cardinals. Mike Haralambis on the Falcons. We got Joe Lurch on the Baltimore Ravens. Adam Light on the Buffalo Bills. Michael Buchholz, that is Dusty's dad, on the Carolina Panthers. We got Joe Lurch on the Bears. Dustin Buchholz in on the Bengals. We got David Matt on the Brownies. Last spot mojo. Robert Avisha is on the Cowgirls. We got Adam Light on Denver. Dustin Buchholz on the Lions. Adam Light on the Packers. Joe Lurch on the Texans. Matty V on the Colts. Lurch also on the Jags. We got Drew Thier in on the Chiefs. Bogey on the Raiders. Wayne Mowry on the Chargers. We got Metzi on the Rams. Jamie O'Hara on the Finns. Mike Haralambis on the Vikings and the Patriots. Benny Lamp on the Saints, B3 and the boys on the Giants. We got Goody on the Jets, Jamie O'Hara on the Eagles, Jeff Kalaji's on the Steelers. We got Hammer on the Niners. I got a message. Josh Hammer on the Niners. Ken Kalora in on the Seahawks. We got Michael Buchholz on the Bucks, and then Goody rounding us out on the Titans and the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on which year the card is from and what player's on it. All right. What do we got? Ooh, the dryer the washer just finished. I got to go move the clothes over to the dryer real quick because the baseball uniforms are in there. It's in the next room over, so give me like 30 seconds. All right, we're good. Got to make sure I dry those so that the kids have them for the morning. All right, what are we breaking tonight? Let's take a look. Well, first things first, we got the Optic Blasters, purple shock parallels to the Walmart or MJ Holding variation. You're looking for your ultra rares, downtowns, uptowns, downtown duos, hash marks, and more. Plus autos and mems are possible. We got 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. What else we got? Well, we got 6 of the megas. Blue Hyper, MJ Holding variation as well. Looking for your ultra rares, downtown duos, uptowns, hash marks, and more. We got a total of 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. That didn't work as I wanted it to. And then 4, 5, and 6. So 6 of those. And then we got Donruss on the Mega, 1 auto or mem guaranteed. We're looking for the ultra rare downtown as notated up top. There it is. Looking for your blue scope rated rookie Optic previews, and then 1 mem or auto guaranteed. What else? 2 on the I won't stand. 2 on the Donruss Megas from Target, the Excel variation of them. Green Hyper parallels are the insert. And again, you're looking for the ultra rares, downtown duos, uptowns, and hash marks. 1 auto or mem guaranteed, but we all know they're just mems because we opened about 50 of them and no autos. So they lie. Totally certified, the premium or hobby variation. 1 auto, 2 mems guaranteed. Your ultra rare is the Metropolis insert. It's hard to see it, but it's Metropolis. And then you're looking for your mirrored parallels. They're all pretty much Prism out of this box, except for like 1 or 2 base cards. So 1 auto, 2 mems guaranteed there. And then you got Donruss clearly, 1 auto guaranteed, usually 2 numbered. You're looking for your ultra rares, downtown, the new downtown legends, downtown duos, and uptowns. There are marvels also in these, I believe. What did it say about logo? Rookie logo parallels. Ah, nice. So those are like the team logos, I believe. Those are really ultra rares too. All right, let's get started, B3. We're going to start with the Blasties. Good luck. We got Select in-house, by the way. Super excited to chase the Snakeskins numbered to 2, tie-dyes numbered to 25, and the Zebra Ultra Rares. Check that out. 2 autos, 1 mem. Looking for the Ultra Rare XRC rookies. That's the rookies from next year's. Mystery Prism autos. And the Zebra Snakeskin and tie-dye. So really excited for that. That'll be next. We'll probably mix that up with some Optic. Call it a buffet and jump in. Unless my Select retail comes in first, but not looking likely. All right, B3. Last year they put the retail Select out before the hobby to make sure that it's sold, because a lot of people feel the retail devalues the hobby, but haven't seen it yet. No orders have come in, so kind of just in wait and see mode on those. But we do have the hobby, so we're not going to wait. We're going to get into it. Yes, sir. Got 2 in so far. I believe we have 2 more on the way. Possibly 6 if we go quick enough. All right, here we go. Dawson Knox, Gino, Best Tuddies, Nico and CJ going out to Joe Lurch on Houston. Jaquan Jackson going out to Goody Goody on a rated. We got Amon Ra, Big Cat, Leo Williams. David Matt picking up the first purple shock. It is Jamari Thrash. Nice one there. Tavondre Sweat going out to Goody Goody. You got Bijan, Godwin, Michael Pratt on the hollow. That's a Bucks hit. Michael Buchholz on the hollow for the rookie. Jaheim Bell coming out for the Patriots. That is Mike Haralambis. We got Dak, D-Hop, Ricky coming out for the Niners. That's Josh Hammer on the Ricky Pearsall shock top. Nate Wiggins going out to Joe Lurch. Then you got Evan Ingram, Zach Ertz, Jay Travie, Jets. That is Goody Goody on the shock. You got Dallas Turner for the Vikings, Mike Haralambis. Jordan Love, Michael Mayer, Kendre Miller on the hollow going out to the Saints and Benny Lamp. And then you got Ladd McConkey rounding it out for Wayne Mowry. So no ultra rares from the first blaster. We do pretty good with blasters. So I'm pretty sure one is coming out of these 3 boxes. We're getting one. Just a matter of which one and which box, but it's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Little Phil Collins, I think, right there. I don't know. That was a song my mother used to play in the kitchen on the weekends with a beverage in hand. All right, all right. Get these suckers sleeved up real quick. I always like to do the first box or 2 and top load everything just so they stay in the rack better. And then everything else I'll do later once I got enough weight in there to keep everything standing up and not collapsing down on me in the rows. Boom, boom, and boom. All right. Good, good, good. No podium yet off the first one. Interesting. Rearranging the bench a little bit here now that I got a little more room. Boom. All right, here we go. Blasty number 2. Empty box. Man, I thought everyone was asleep, and now all of a sudden I'm hearing footsteps upstairs. That either means Mama's home or one of the kids was not really sleeping. All right, blaster number 2 on deck. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. You got Jonathan Taylor leading it off. Zach Ertz. Ricky, don't lose that number. Double shocker. Very nice. San Fran. Josh Hammer. Jalen Wright coming out for the Finns. That is Jamie O'Hara. You got Bryce Young, Michael Mayer, Jay Travie coming back out on a shocker. Number 2 for Goody Goody. Theo Johnson coming out for me and the boys. We got Aiden Hutchinson, QJ, Cade Stover is your hollow. That is Houston. Joe Lurch, nice one there. JC Latham coming out for Goody Goody. You got Drake London, Matty Stafford, Big Penix on the primary colors. First one out. First QB, that's Mike Haralambis. You got Braylon Allen for the Jets and Goody Goody. He showed some promise last year. Kyler Murray, Kobe Turner, Adisa Isaac is your shocker for Joe Lurch. Jaquan Jackson, another one going back out to Goody Goody. Trey Hendrickson, Tyreek Hill, Tony Pollard on the hollow for Goody Goody, and Tavondre Sweat for Goody Goody. Got to do one more hollow to make that row stand up. That should be good. All right. All right. First podiums up is Michael Penix. What up, Benny? Welcome in, sir. It's been a hot minute since I seen you in the chat. Busy man. Busy, busy, busy. All right, so 2 blasters in. We got 1 Penix, and that's about it from a hit stand, like a hit. You got some color popping out as always with Optic, but no monster yet. That's box 3 for B3. Blaster number 3 is going to have that ultra rare in it. Blaster number 3 is going to have that ultra rare in it. Calling my shot now. All right, bench is in order. We're good there. The Penix stands alone up there on a primary color. Empty box. All right, last pack. There we go. All right, number 3. We need a little luck here. 1 card away, usually. Here we go. Joe Mixon, George Kittle, Bucky, coming out on a shock. There we go. Michael Buchholz. You got Devontae Walker for Joe Lurch. Another nice one there. James Cook, Zach Charbonnet. Jonathan Brooks on the purple shock for Michael Buchholz. He's heating up. We got Malik. That's me and the boys. PS2, Rashad White. DJ James for Seattle on the hollow. Nice one for Ken Kalora. You've got Brian Thomas Jr. going out to the Jags. Joe Lurch. Zay Jones, Will Levis, Jonathan Brooks back again on a rookie recruits. Michael Buchholz. Johnny Wilson coming out for the Eagles. Philly, Jamie O'Hara. You got Jerome Ford, L'Jarius Sneeze, L'Jarius Sneeze, L'Jarius Hachu, Xavier Worthy on the shock for Andrew Thier. Very nice. We got Shipley on the rated going out to the Eagles. Jamie O'Hara. T-Law, Jahan Dotson, Zamir White is your hollow, and Jamari Thrash coming out to round out the box and getting David Matt on the board. No ultra rares from the blasters. That's a shock to me. Usually the blasters are the hot ones. That just means the megas are going to continue to be the ones that hit for us. It's been the way it's been since the Optic release, really. The megas have been the hottest for us, so I fully expect that to continue this evening. Been on a heater. Little Xavier Worthy. A little Bucky. A couple of really nice shocks in that one. All right. All right, bench is in order. On we move to the megas. Good luck, B3. Let's get it. Empty box. All right, mega number 1 on board. And I don't see a mem. I don't know if one is guaranteed, though, in these. One auto or mem card. Yeah, so maybe we finally got an auto out of the Walmart version. Target version, we couldn't make an auto happen, but maybe the MJ Holding ones, they got them because I don't see a thick card. Jonnu, Tua, DeAndre Swift, Gabe Davis. You got Rome Odunze coming out on a primary colors. That is Chicago, Joe Lurch. You got Rook Roro, Falcons. That is Mike Haralambis. Javon Baker, Mike Haralambis. Michael Mayer, Zach Ertz, James Cook, Joe Mixon, Liatu Latu going out to Indy and Matty V on the blue hyper. Dallas Turner on a base going out to Mike Haralambis. You got Travis Etienne, Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, T-Law, Jerome Ford, Latu back again on the 2014 Retro Series. Tip Raymond coming out for Harlan, Jeremiah Trotter for Jamie O'Hara. D-Hop, Godwin, Minshew, Javante, Xavier Worthy is your rookie recruits. Nice one there for Andrew Thier on the Chiefs. You got Nate Wiggins for Joe Lurch on the Texans and Jaheim Bell for Mike Haralambis. Hayden Hurst, Mad Max, David Montgomery, Khalil Shakir, Braylon Allen is your blue hyper for the Jets. That's goody. Chop going out to Miami, Jamie O'Hara. You got T-Law, Matty Stafford, QJ, Zay Jones, PS2, Bo freaking Nix on the blue hyper. Bang, big hit for Adam Light. That'll get you close to having your break paid for. Blake Corum for the Rams and Metsy, Lad McConkey for the Chargers, and Wayne Mowry. That was a nice box that still robbed us. We got robbed of an auto or a mem, but they did do us a favor and put a nice quarterback in it. So I guess we're not really mad, but it is still kind of annoying. I'm annoyed, not mad. Not mad. There's a piece of a pack on there, like a foil. All right. Well, hey, we got a QB, and his name is Bo. Bo Blues. We also got a nice Braylon Allen there. And a Latu. So first mega turned out to be a good one. We'll take that all day. All right. 4 there. 4 there. Good. 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 And then go. All right, bench is good. Mega number 2. Empty box. I think they're still losing. So we got a mem in this one. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Time to hit an ultra rare, I would say. Let's get something. At least an emoji. Something to get us started. Myers, Scary Terry, DeAndre Swift, Gabe Davis, Javon Bullard is your blue hyper. That is Green Bay, Adam Light. You got Maris Luafu going out to the Cowgirls, Dallas, Robert Avisha. You got Jerry Jeudy, DK Metcalf, Charvarius Ward, David Montgomery, Khalil Shakir, AJ Barner on a little blue hyper. That's a color match for Seattle. Very nice. That is Ken Kalora. We got Javon Baker going out to Mike Haralambis, Adonai Mitchell to Matty V. You got Run CMC, George Pickens, Dalton Schultz, Montez Sweat, Kamani Vidal, who got real hot a couple breaks ago. That is going to be Wayne Mowry on the blue hyper. You got Kamari Lassiter, Joe Lurch, Buda Baker. We do have an ultra rare coming. Joey Bosa, Joe Burrow, Isaiah Pacheco. It is Chris Jones, one of the best defensive tackles ever. That is Andrew Thier on the rocket emoji parallel. Chris Jones. Beauty. Very nice. Andrew Thier on the rocket. Rocket man. You got to light it up. King Henry going out to the Ravens. That is going to be Joe Lurch. Max Melton to Harlan. Xavier Worthy as the Chiefs stay hot for Andrew Thier. Tajay, Mr. 1,000 yards. Mike Evans. You got Myles Garrett. Kirk Cousins. Lamar on a play action. That one's going to be Joe Lurch. Dylan Lobb going out to Bogey. You got Rook going out to Mike Haralambis. Isaiah Spiller. Ceedee. Kyle Pitts. Aaron Jones. Mike Haralambis on the Vikings getting the Donruss threads. Nice little swatch there on the blue hyper for the vet. Jamar Chase on a hollow going out to Box Break. Dusty Buchholz. Then you got Jonathan Brooks for Carolina and Michael Buchholz. Bucky Irving for Tampa and Mikey Buchholz. Not bad. So we're heating up now. One ultra rare in. Let's keep it rocking in that direction. Ken Kalora stacking some Seahawks color. Vikings looking for JJ, but they're on the board for now with Aaron Jones. Boom. We'll take it. On the board is on the board. Xavier Worthy having himself a day. What the heck is that? Is that on the penny sleeve? It is. How the heck did that? Oh, it's on the card. Andrew, there's like a sticker on the card. I'm not going to mess with it, but like a little alcohol pad or like a baby wipe or sanitizer will get that off. It's like glue paper. It's basically a sticker. I could get it off for you after the break, but I'm not going to mess with it now. But it's like, oh, there it goes. Came right off. Yeah, you hit that with, when you get that, you hit that with an alcohol pad and the rest of that like smudge will come right off. It's basically like a little glue from a sticker. But hit that with like a baby wipe or like an eyeglass cleaner, that'll come right off. It caught my eye. I was like, what the heck is that? What is the paper on that? For the most part, I got it off, very lightly rubbing my finger over it. But I just don't want to mess with it and like try to dig it off with a nail or something and then scratch the card. So I'll leave that up to you, sir. Or I can hit it afterwards with Kurt's card care. I have like the cleaner. So it's, it's safe. Totally up to you. Let me know whenever you see it. All right, let's get our bench back in order here. Boom. All right, that's good. I think I got everything in order. We got a couple more Vikings to put up there. There we go. All right, number 3. Let's keep that ultra rare streak rolling. Empty box. All right. Number 3. The Megas seem to be the version of Optic that likes to hit for us, which is actually fine because Megas have been easier to get my hands on than the blasters, so I'm good with that, especially if they keep producing. All right, here we go, B3. We got a mem at the bottom and a stack on top. Good luck. K9, Ayuk, Josh Downs, Chase Brown. You got Devin Leary going out to the Ravens. That's going to be Joe Lurch. Come on. Jersey Fig Newtons. Goody, goody. You got Maserati Marv going out to Harlan. Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, A.J. Dillon, Keon Coleman on a nice color match. And there's the one we wanted, JD5. There you go, goody, goody. Keon Coleman for Buffalo. That is Adam Light. JD5 for goody, goody. Montez Sweat, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Chuba, MPJ, Doc Bowers showing up for Bogey on the retro. Nice one there. Audric Estime for Adam Light. Kool-Aid going out to the Saints and Benny. You got Kendre, Jabril, Hendrickson, Kyler, Cooper DeJean on the blue hyper. Nice hit, Jamie O'Hara. DJ James going out to Mr. Calora. Michael Penix coming back out. You got Brissett, Aaron Jones behind him taking a dive. Drake London, Aiden Hutchinson, Torrey Taylor on the blue hyper going out to the Bears. That is Joe Lurch. Jacob Cowing to San Fran and Josh Hammer. You've got Patrick Mahomes. He'll always get a sleeve. Minka, Kelsey, Micah Parsons holding back. Jatavian Sanders on the first-year freshie for Carolina. Michael Buchholz, very nice. Rashee Rice on the hollow. That is Andrew Thier. Eric All going out to Box Break, Dusty. And then Terrion Arnold for the Lions, Detroit Rock City. That is Dustin as well. So box number 3, no ultra rare, but we did see some really nice color. So we'll take that. You know, if we're hitting on the hypers and getting good rookies, I'm cool with that too. Torrey Taylor isn't great, but Cooper DeJean and Keon Coleman, fantastic. I'll take it. I'll take it. Torrey, Coop, gotta get him on the board. Keon, gotta get him on the board. Penix, JD5 on the board. Try to lure some more of him out. Estime. Brock. He's usually tough. If you start hitting him early, though, you got a chance. But he likes to hide. He don't like to show up. But when he does, he usually shows up big. All right, let's see. We're going to bust out these. For now, that's how we're going to sit. Okay. We got a few more Panthers we can put up there. All right, bench is in order. We are good to go. Maybe it's kind of working. Slowly getting there. I don't know why my phone just buzzed off like 800 times. Gonna check that. Oh, it's a bunch of Twitter. You know what it is? A lot of people talking about the new Pokemon that just came out, Destined Rivals or something like that, I think it's called. And there's a lot of buzz on Twitter about it. So my Twitter has been going off. I also got a couple of messages too. Ah, I see. I got funds in. That's why. I'll mark that down real quick. There we go. Perfect. Let's mark that on the post too. I should probably make sure I updated it as well. We got box number 4 on deck. Just going to check and make sure I updated the post that it's closed. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Perfect. Edit. David Matt got funds sent. Perfect. That's updated now too. All right, we are good to go. Number 4. Let's get it. Let's get it. Empty box. Ooh, we got a mem. We got a mem. All right, here we go. Charvarius Ward going to lead us off. Run CMC, Grady Jarrett, Jordan Love. Best Tutties, T-Law and Captain Kirk. That's the Jaguars. Joe Lurch. Maserati Marv for Harlan. Eric All for Dustin. You got George Kittle, TJ Watt, DeAndre Swift, Gabe Davis, Devin Culp. Going out to Michael Buchholz on the Blue Hyper. Shipley to Jamie O'Hara. Johnny Wilson to Jamie O'Hara. You got Antonio Gibson, Jay Jetta, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, Rattler coming out on a very nice Blue Hyper. That is the Saints and Benny Lamp. You got Kool-Aid for Benny and DJ James for Ken Kalora. Danny Dimes, Alvin Kamara, Dalton Kincaid, Stephon Diggs, best buddies again. 2 best tutties. This time it's Lockett and Gino for Ken Kalora. JD5 coming out for Goody Goody. Nice one there. Estime for Adam Light. You got Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Sky Moore, Ferguson, Michael Penix on the Blue Hyper. Mike Haralambis, that we will take. Jersey Fig Newtons going out to Goody Goody. Nick Chubb, Cam Jordan, Dalton Schultz, Montez Sweat holding back, Robert Avishas, Dak Prescott, Blue Hyper. Nice color match there for the Dallas Cowgirls. We'll take the Donruss Threads Dak. JJ McCarthy on the hollow going out to Mike Haralambis. Another one. So he hits 2 of his quarterbacks in one box. Roman Wilson going out to Jeff Kalages. And then you got Jace McClellan going out to Mr. Haralambis. That was a pretty darn good box. 2 big quarterback cards back to back. We will take it. JJ on the hollow. Penix on the hyper. Couple big quarterback cards. Penix on the hyper. Another JD5 coming out. Rattler on the hyper. So 3 quarterback hits. We'll take it. Culp on the hyper. Dak on the threads. Very nice. Nice hyper there, Robert Avisha. All right, so number 4 is in the books. Quarterbacks are flowing tonight. 1 ultra rare so far. Boom. Best tutties. Best buddies, best tutties. Getting that bench in order. We are good. Number 5. Empty box. You just ran a buddy around tonight getting this one. Yeah, dude, been hard to find. I know people have been hitting store after store and seen absolutely nothing. So I know that hunt is not easy. That Pokemon hunt is not easy at all right now. There are scalpers out. Scalpers stop scalping. They are out, man. People are hustling, trying to get their dollar while they can, I guess. All right. Mega box number 5. I knew there was a fatty down there somewhere. All right. We're going to let this sucker marinate for just a moment because I realized I didn't bring my seltzer in here. So I'm going to go grab my seltzer out of the freezer. It's probably frozen solid by now. But let's let this marinate for just a moment, and we'll come back after I grab my seltzer. If anyone else has to use the restroom or, grab a drink, now's the time to do it. I'll be back in just a moment. I also want to see which was mom home or was one of the kids running around up there, just to know who's still awake. So I'll be right back, B3. All right, it was definitely one of the boys, but they're all out now. And the seltzer is definitely half frozen. It would explode if I opened it all the way, but at least it should be good in a little while. So we'll be all right. All right, here we go, B3. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Box number 5. Let's get it. We got Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, Cade Stover coming out on a blue hyper. I think we got him on a hollow also. So nice hit there for Joe Lurch. Trey Benson coming out for Harlan. Then we got Zach Allen, Devin Singletary, Chris Olave, Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, CJ Mosley on the captain in charge. That one going out to the Jets. That is going to be Benny Lamp. You got Kool-Aid McKinstry coming out for, Jets is Goody Goody. Kool-Aid McKinstry is Benny Lamp. DJ James going out to Ken Kalora. Then you got Brandon Ayuk, Minka, Tyson Bagent, Travis Etienne. You got Marshawn Lloyd on a primary colors going out to Adam Light. Rook is going to be Mike Haralambis, and Adonai Mitchell is going to be Matty V. We got Stafford, Kobe Turner, Isaiah Pacheco, Dawson Knox, Mason Smith is your blue hyper. That's the Jags and Joe Lurch. Then you got Tavondre Sweat for Goody Goody, Devin Singletary, Shake and Bake, K9, Kyle Hamilton, Xavier McKinney. Jacob Cowing is going to be your blue hyper. That is San Fran and Josh Hammer. Then you got Dylan Lobb going out to Bogey, Jerry Jeudy, Juju, Joe Burr, Isaiah Pacheco, Adonai Mitchell is your first-year freshie. Matty V on the hyper, green and blue, first-year fresh. You got Buckner going out to Matty V on a hollow. Michael Penix back again. That is Mike Haralambis and Jacob Cowing back for Bogey. So Penix one more time as he stays hot. Usually our letting it marinate does a better job for us. I'm a little surprised. I thought I was going to come back to an uptown or a downtown or an around town or something. No such luck. No such luck. But Adonai Mitchell came out, so we'll take that. Get a little Adonai on a podium. Cowling, Mason, Stova, back to Adonai, Marshawn, and Benson. All right. Good to go. I was going to say Pound Town, but then I was like, it's probably not appropriate. All right. 3 there. Ooh, we got a few more Colts we can put up too. I forgot. Colts have been racking up a stack over here. Three, two, now 3, All right, we're good. Can I get this thing to open yet without exploding? Almost. Snuck a sip out of it. All right, number 6, the final Optic Mega from the Walmart variation. Quarterbacks have been hot, but can we get one more ultra rare? That's kind of what I'm looking for. One more from these would be nice before we move on to the other ones. Empty box. Teal Velocity coming. Ultra rare Teal Velocity coming up. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be when you don't know me anymore? Sorry. Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, Amon Ra, Dawson Knox. You got Maserati Marv. This is going to be a good box, I can tell. Maserati Marv on the blue hyper. Harlan, very nice. Quinyon for Jamie O'Hara. You got Javante, Jahan Dotson, Legarius Hachu, a.k.a. Sneeze, Dalton Schultz, Montez Sweat. My homies on a chain reaction. That is one I do not have yet. Nice one there, Andrew Thier. Jared Verse out on a rated for the Rams. That is Metzi. You got Xavier Legette from Michael Buchholz on the Panthers. We got Jacoby Brissett, Aaron Jones, Dak Prescott, Bijan, Jersey Fig Newtons. Big time bust on the blue hyper. Not the one we want. Goody. Not the one we want. Latu coming out for Matty V. You got Darius Robinson for Harlan. Kyron Williams, Josh Palmer, Montez Sweat. My homies always gets a sleeve. Trey Benson coming out on a blue hyper to go with that Maserati Marv for Harlan. Harlan officially on fire for this one. Keon Coleman coming out for Adam Light. Cooper Dejinski coming out for Jamie O'Hara. You got Cam Jordan, DJ Moore, Josh Allen, the other Josh Allen. Edge Cooper is your Teal Velocity. That one going out to Adam Light on the ultra rare with the Packers. He's been super hot with the Packers. When Adam takes him, he usually walks away with at least one hit. Mike Evans, Mr. 1,000 yards on the 2014 retro. That is Hammer. We got Ricky Pearsall going out to San Fran. Also Hammer. Excuse me. This is Michael Buchholz, the Mike Evans. Ricky is Hammer time, Josh Hammer. Jamari Thrash going out to David Matt. You got Saquon, Buddha, Jameer. Brendan Rice is your first-year freshie on the hyper, green and blue. Nice one there for Wayne Mowry. Keon Coleman coming back out on some more color. This time a hollow. Adam Light, nice hit there. You got Jatavian Sanders for Michael Buchholz and Adisa Isaac for Joe Lurch. Not a bad box. I wanted one more ultra rare, and we got it. Stacking the value here. Stacking the value. Edge Cooper, Teal Velocity, rated rookie. Those are super short printed, ultra rare. The velocities that come out of the cello packs are a little different. They're not teal. They're like a green velocity. Those are common. Teal velocity, super rare. Some people get them confused, and sometimes if you're being a savvy eBay shopper and you're kind of searching, you can search green velocity optic preview or green velocity optic, and you can find a bunch of the teal velocities that people don't know what they have, and they're accidentally selling it the price of like a standard, not ultra rare green velocity, but it's a teal. And if you can find any of those deals, some people like to message the owner and be like, hey, the card you have there is actually worth a lot more than you're selling it for. And some people just hop on and say a deal's a deal. And, you know, I don't judge either one. I kind of just keep my opinion to myself. But if you are the type to take advantage and look for a deal, they're out there. That's all I'm saying. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. I'm being Switzerland on this one, but they're out there. If you ever feel like being a savvy eBay shopper and searching around, there are steals and there are deals. Happens all the time, too, with the Prism Ultra Rare Retail Red and Prism Ultra Rare Retail Blue parallels. People just think they're a standard, like, color variation, and they sell them for, like, $4. You can get, like, a Jaden Daniels one for $40, should have sold for $400 kind of a deal. It happens all the time. I see it all the time in my Discord. The savvy eBay shoppers are hitting those things like crazy. And like once a month, they'll find a steal and be like, yo, look what I got. And I just keep my comments to myself. Just say, oh, that's nice. I'm not out here to be preaching, you know? Not preaching on that. Although me personally, I might at least try to contact the seller and be like, hey, man, did you know that what you got ain't what you think you got? All right. We got to get the Cardinals up there. Maserati Marv. All right. Let's get our podium squared away here. Or our bench, I should say. Bench and podiums. There we go. All right, we're good there. Get the Packers up there too. Since we got a nice teal velocity now, we're going to move Cooper out of the back. We're going to put Cooper back there. Move Cooper DeJean, put back Edrin Cooper. All right. Let's go and do our Donruss Mega next. Then we'll finish the last two of the Optic. So Donruss on deck. Empty box. So we got a double security tag. You know what that means? Something is lurking. We got something lurking, I think. Anytime you see my homies, usually a good sign. You got a kid reporter there. Let go of it. We got a patch, not an auto, so we'll send the patch down to the bottom. And there we go. All right, B3, here we go, here we go, here we go. Our one and only Donruss Mega. We're running low on these. I think we only have like 3 or 4 left from our case. We got Roshan, Micah Parsons, Kaimi Fairbairn, Josh Downs, Jamari back again for David Matt, but this time on a press proof rated rookie. Very nice. Brock Purdy coming out for the Niners. Josh Hammer on the Gridiron Kings. Devon Valet on the Pink Hollow preview going out to the Denver Broncos and Adam Light. You got Jalen Polk for Mike Haralambis on a rated. Slayton, Gibson, my homies will always get a sleeve. Brett Favre, Ferragamo, Devon Achan. You got a press proof Lamar going out to Joe Lurch. JD5 making an appearance on the throwback going out to Goody Goody. Tyrone Tracy Jr. Blue Scope. This is one I've been chasing a while. Just finally got it off my hit list. Bang. Big card for me and the boys on the PC. Kamani Vidal going out to Wayne Mowry on a rated. Then you got Jake Matthews, Patrick Ricard, Devonta Smith, George Pickens, Demario Davis, and Godwin. Your press proof is going to be Luke Musgrave going out to Adam Light. DK Metcalf is going to be your Elite Series. That is going to be Ken Kalora. J.J. McCarthy on the red hot. Very nice. That is the Vikings. Mike Haralambis. Very nice hit. Jalen McMillan going out to Michael Buchholz on the Pink Hollow. Very nice. You got Braylon Allen for the Jets. That is goody goody. Nice rookie there. Tyler Bass, Brandon Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, D-Hop, Adam Thielen, Trey Benson on the press proof rated rookie going out to Harlan. You got DJ Moore on a Dominators going out to the Bears. That is going to be Joe Lurch. Jay Travis on the Pink Hollow going out to Goody Goody. You got Keelan Robinson for Joe Lurch on the Jags. Jamar Chase, Garcia, Zappy Hour, DJ Moore, Dan Marino, Laces Out Dan. Stephon Diggs, Keon Coleman, Elite Series coming back out for Buffalo, and Adam Light will take that. Blake Corum on the short printed rookie revolution. That is Metzi. Very nice. Jonathan Brooks on the blue scope color match for Carolina. Michael Buchholz. What a pretty card. Bang. Both of our blue scopes right now are color matches. Terrion Arnold for Detroit going out to Dustin Buchholz. We got Cortland Sutton, Taylor Decker, Jair Alexander, Gabe Davis, Asante Samuel. Quinion Mitchell is your rookie phenom mem. That is Jamie O'Hara on the Eagles. You got a press proof Raheem Mostert, also Jamie O'Hara. The champ is here. Rashee Rice going out to Andrew Thier. Rome Odunze on a Pink Hollow for Joe Lurch. He needed something. JD5 coming back out for Goody Goody. K9 and Trey McBreezy round us out. Not bad. Not a bad box. Lots of quarterbacks. Lots of good color. Again, I'd say we did pretty good on that one. We got Quinion Mitchell to go with Cooper DeJean. Odunze. You don't say. Odunze. Nice Jonathan Brooks on the blue scope. We will take that. JD5 coming out one more time. We got a rookie Rev. Thought the Rams had a podium, but I guess not. Travie Claus. McMillan to go up there with those Buckies. Tyrone Tracy Finally getting the G-Men up. Little Filet of Filet. Keon Coleman has been hot tonight. We got Trey Benson on a little color. Cardinals started to heat up late. Another Jet. Man, we have a stack of like 12 Jets. They wouldn't even fit on a podium now over there. Little red hot J.J. McCarthy. That's another nice one. Vikings doing all right. Patriots are hurting. Bears are hurting. We got to get them going. You got Polk and Thrash. The Thrasher. All right, let's get these out of the way. Okay. Those are good. Let's get the rest sorted out here. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, I think we're good. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. 2. There you go. Trying to get the bench in order. You just don't know if I'm in order. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, now we're in order. Okay, we're good. We are good. Bench was in order until I just dropped them on the table. All right, let's put the Giants up there. Malik Neighbors. And then let's get these guys back in order. What are you doing, B3? What are you doing? All right, well, those have 4 each, so they can go there. All right. And what do we put down here? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1. I think that's where we went wrong. Yep. All right. Now we got it. We're good. I'm just a bit of a mess. All right. We're going to Optic again. Now we're doing the Excel version. So the rectangular boxes, the one that come with the green hyper instead of the blue hyper. Empty box. Empty box. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. 2 megas left. We need one more ultra rare. One out of these two would be fantastic. I mean, you can give us 2 out of these two. That'd be even better. But we'll take one. We're not greedy. Mem, of course, because they don't put autos in these. They lie. They're lying. I don't know why they'd be lying. All right, here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Kyler, Drake London, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Fred Warner, Maserati Marv back on the play action. That is Harlan. Kamani going out to Wayne Mowry. And then Chris Broswell going out to Michael Buchholz. We got MPJ, Trey Hendrickson, Tony Pollard, Cade Otten. Green Hyper is Javon Baker. That's Mike Haralambis. We got AJ Barner going out to Ken Kalora, Jacoby Brissett, King Henry, AJ Dillon, Herbie, Zamir. Herbie back again on a captain in charge. That is Wayne Mowry. Marshawn Nealon going out to Robert Avisha. Edge Cooper going out to Adam Light. You got Kelsey, Micah, Cooper Cup, Derwin, Rook on a green hyper. That is Mike Haralambis. Byron Murphy for Ken Kalora. Jabril, Downs, Chase Brown, Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, Dylan Lobb is your green hyper. That is going to be Bogey. JJ coming back out for Mike Haralambis. Tyrone Tracy back out for B3. You got Chuba, Jonathan Allen, B-Rob, Caleb Williams. Knew a big one had to be coming because there was not much in this box. Caleb on the first-year freshie going out to Joe Lurch. We will take that. We got a hollow Thibodeau for me and the boys. Flournoy for Avisha and Bullard for Light. So Caleb Williams finally showing up. Took you long enough, bro. Were you painting your nails or what? I think this is our last 100-point top loader. It is. We are empty. Need to get a new box of those out because we're going to need them. But Caleb has officially came to join the party. Finally. Finally shows up. Bogey getting a hyper lob. I would have preferred Brock, but I'll take the lob. You want to throw me a lob? I'll take it. We need a Drake May, not a Bullard. You're full of Bullard. JJ. And Maserati Marv back again. Harlan doing well tonight. There we go. All right. Raiders and Patriots. Raiders and Patriots. Where are they at? Raiders. I know we have one Patriot somewhere. Because I remember sleeving him up. It was Polk. There he is. Found him. Bench is good. What I need to do is get another 100-point top loader out here, so I'll do that now. This is our last Optic box. Get that out of the way so we get to the 100-point. Those are sleeves. Oh man, there's no hundo points left in here. Only 55. I hope I didn't run out. I mean, I got 130 point, which will be fine for now. If I have to use them, got plenty of those, but dang, did I run out of 100-point top loaders? No way. I got 168. I got 7. Ooh, you know what? I know where I got them. I got them up in the closet. Hold on. I got this. Oh. 130, so those gotta be 100 points. Come on. Nope, those are 79. Where's the 100? Oh, you're telling me I don't have any in here? No way. No way. Oh, 108. That'll do it. The BCW version is 108. Let me see if I can get two of them. 168 and 108. 138. All right, well, you know what? Like, oh, there is another one way up there. Oh, man, I almost went down. Tripped over the garbage. Oh. I'm okay. All right. It's way up at the top, and I am too short. Why did they make me so short? All right. How are we going to do this? I'm going to use this as a step stool. All right, here we go. Don't collapse on me. I almost hit my head on the fan. That would have been hysterical. Ugh. All right, 100-point. Got it. What else I got up here? 130. 130. 130. This is like my emergency stash up here. All right, well, I got what I came up here for, so I can get down now before I hurt myself. Ugh. I think I pulled my quad. Never a dull moment, B3. Never a dull moment. I thought I was going to knock the garbage can into the computer. Ugh. All right. We got him. Mission accomplished. A little funny intermission, but we good. 49ers are sleeping for now. Not really. I mean, you've got a few man, I feel like I just traveled a mile for those. You got a few. Ricky Pearsall has showed up a bunch. Jacob Cowing a little bit. All color, you know, like you're in the mix, Josh. You're in the mix. You're in the mix. You know, you got purple shocks, blue hypers, you got some color. You're just, you know, you're missing the big hit. But that's what hobby's for, you know, like for teams like the Niners, there isn't a Michael Penix for you to hit. You know, Brock Purdy's in his second year or third year. So, you know, you got these receivers and then you're waiting for like a big hit, usually out of hobby. Doesn't have to be out of hobby, but usually, unless you get a downtown, but it's, you know, as you know, it's hard to do that. Usually only one or two teams in a big break will see one if they're lucky. So, all right, this is 75 point. That doesn't need to be there. That's 75. That don't need to be there. That's 168. You know what? I can get that too. You know what, guys? I am updating my top loader rack real quick. And we're getting some good stuff here that I didn't even know I still had. 75. 75. These are 79. All right. That's good. Man, I didn't even know I still had these sizes. Some of these sizes are just hard to find now. 75 you can find, but you can't find 79. They do them a little differently from brand to brand. There we go. And then I needed one more. What do I have one of? I only have one of the 168. So let me grab the 168 too. Since I'm already now doing this, I might as well. 168. I know I saw it. 160. Of course I drop it down there. Jesus. What is wrong with me? How did I even do that? Oh, I got another one. I'm like asking to fall and hurt myself tonight, I swear. All right. 68. Got him. I didn't even know I still had these. Back when one of my local shops used to carry the BCW brand and not the Ultra Pro brand. Perfect. All right, we got everything updated. We're good. Only injured myself slightly. Oh, I'm out of breath climbing that thing. All right. Clear those messages out. All right, let's do our last optic. Then we got our hobby. We'll do totally certified first, and then we'll move to we'll do totally certified first. Then we'll move to the clearly to finish like we did last time. I know I got some Bears cards in this stack. Where'd they go? I forgot we just put Caleb up on a podium. So I want to get the Bears cards up there with them. There they are. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Let's get those up there. No Caleb's except for the one that's up there. The rest are Romo Dunze. All right, here we go. Empty box. We got baseball tomorrow. Excited for that. Damn, that thing went from half frozen, and I couldn't even open it because it would explode, to no ice left in it. It ain't that hot where it should just melt. That's crazy. Still ice cold, though, which is good. That's the point of freezing it. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Last mega. We let it marinate for long enough. Hopefully it did something. Let her marinate on the break table. We got a mem card in this one. I can tell because it's a fatty. She's a fatty. And a little last pack mojo. Boom. All right, here we go, B3. Good luck. Last mega. We got Gabe Davis, Myles Garrett, Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Myles Garrett on the My House for David Matt. Nice little PC card there. Roman Wilson going out to Jeff Kalages. Jace McMillan to Mike Haralambis. We got Kyle Pitts, DeAndre Swift, Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins. Finally, Drake May pops for Mike Haralambis on the right card, too. It's the green hyper. Bang. Devontae Walker for Joe Lurch. Drake there. Michael Mayer, Joe Burrow, Isaiah Pacheco, Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, Bo Nix back again for Adam White on a primary. Then you got Will Shipley for Jamie O'Hara, Johnny Wilson for Jamie O'Hara. I feel like they're always back to back. Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, Derek Carr, Ramondre, Malik Washington on the green hyper for Miami and Jamie O'Hara. Then you got the Thrasher back again for David Matt. QJ, Bijan, Amon Ra, Isaiah Simmons, Cam Jordan, Brock Bowers finally pops at the last moment on the green hyper. There you go, Bogey. That's a nice one for you. Jordan Travis coming out for Goody Goody. Ricky, don't lose that number, coming back out for Josh Hammer. You got CD, Byron Young, Kyron, Braylon Allen for the Jets. Jets have been red hot tonight. Just a ton of volume for Goody Goody. Alan Lazard is the hyper, also for the Jets. Brian Thomas Jr. coming out for Joe Lurch. And Leak coming out for B3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Brock Bowers and Drake May. I would definitely say that made that box a success because both Bogey and Mike Haralambis needed them for those two teams. All right, we got Braylon Allen going up. Boom. Need a podium for him. There's going to be a lot for that team. They got like 9 cards over here on the bench. Just a huge stack. It's going to be a full podium already. Yep, full podium. Went from no podium to full podium, just like that. All right, we got Brock Bowers. Not as much of the Raiders over there, but that's a big card. He needed it. Our 2 ultra rares so far are up there. Teal Velocity and Rocket Emoji. Caleb's got color. Bo's got color. Penix has got color. JJ's got color. Drake now got color. The only color missing is JD5. He's got a lot. He's got some volume back there, but no color. Okay, let's get these guys sleeved up. More Jets. Get in there. Jamari. So no downtown out of Optic. No uptown out of Optic. No around town. No pound town. None of it. No towns. No Carl Anthony Towns. None of it. Couple of ultra rares, but not the ones we ultimately are looking to hit. All right, let's get our bench in order here. Got 7 cards on the bench for the Ravens, but no actual hit. 6 for the Browns, but no big hit. 4 for the Jags. Now 5 for the Niners. Rams are up there. Seahawks got a bunch. Texans got a bunch. Bengals got a few. Now got a few for the Finns. Raiders got a podium now, so we can put those up there. Same thing with the Patriots. All right, we are good. Bench is in order. Everything's set. All right. Get that out of the way. Am I fully charged? Can I take this thing off now? I am. Good. Let's get that cable out of the way. All right, we're going to Totally Certified. Totally Certified. A lot of hits coming out of this box. A lot of hits coming out. We got 17 hits out of our last one. 17 numbered or auto or patch. So just keep in mind, this product is absolutely loaded. Loaded. Empty box. Looking for 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. All right. Let's get it. So we got a numbered in that one. I think that's the way we want to do it, is card facing up. Yeah. There's another hit in that one. Send that down to the bottom. Another hit in that one. So we got 3 fatties. So probably a RPA. That's my guess. Probably got an RPA. 4 fatties. No way. No way. It's supposed to be 1 auto, 2 mems, but we got 4 fatties. So something's going on in here. I don't know what. But for these boxes to be completely overloaded with hits is normal. So we could have 4 autos, 3 patches, 1 auto. Who knows? Who knows with Totally Certified? It's always a complete and utter mystery. We're going to start with this stack. All right, so we got Eric All coming out. That's the Bengals and Dustin Buchholz. Rome Odunze coming out for Chicago, Joe Lurch. Gold team is Aiden Hutchinson. Not sure if that is numbered. It is not. It is the base. So Detroit, Dustin Buchholz. That is the gold team base for the Lions. Brock Purdy, gold team blue. That is going to be numbered. So Josh Hammer getting the first hit. It is 006 out of 199. 006 out of 199. First hit out, Brock Purdy. See, that's what the hobby's for there, Josh. We just talked about that. Just had that conversation. And it rang true. All right, Jerry Judy. Excuse me. Debo, Rome Odunze back again with another rookie. And then Rashad White is your hit for the Bucks, Michael Buchholz. That is another team that did not have, oh no, they did have a podium. Never mind, I lie. Rashad White, purple die cut. That is numbered 65 out of 75. Nice low number for the Bucks, getting Michael Buchholz on the board. You got a certified tutty going out to Joe Mixon. That's the Texans, not numbered, but a nice insert on the tutty for Joe Lurch. You got Tua, James Cook, Breece Hall. Tavondre Sweat going to go out to Goody Goody on the mirror rookie. And then Jaquan Jackson on the orange. That is another rookie and numbered hit for a team that did not have a podium. Jaquan Jackson, 45 out of 99. Nice lower numbered hit there for the Titans. Getting James Goody on the board with the Titans. Jalen Waddle, certified tutty red, another team that did not have a hit. 190 out of 249. Everybody hitting tonight. Jamie O'Hara on the certified tutty. Then you got Derrick Henry, Daniel Jones, and Nick Chubb to round it out. So the Finns on the board, Titans on the board, Niners on the board. Three of the teams that were without a podium just leveled up off the first three packs of TC. Totally certified. Totally, dude. Tavondre Odunze times 2. 1. Deduce. Oh, I see. One is a base and one is a mirror. That's why there was 2 in there. 1 base, 1 mirror for the Bears and Joe Lurch. Eric All. Then you got Jamari Thrash going out to David Matt. He's got a huge Jamari Thrash stack right now. Eagles picking up the A.J. Brown orange going out to Philly, Jamie O'Hara. That one numbered 50 out of 99. 50 out of 99. So the Eagles on the board. $50 out of 99. Here's a nice one. Again, Adam Light with the Packers picking up the Gold Team Digital Camo. That's going to be super low numbered. My guess is 25 or less. Gold Team Digital Camo. Jordan Love. Bang. Packers 33 out of 35. So I was close. Digital Camo Gold Team Jordan Love as the Packers stay hot. They got the Edgerrin Cooper, Teal Velocity, and the Digital Camo for Love. All right, we got Kyler Murray, Kyle Hamilton, Aaron Rodgers, Jaquan Jackson back again for Goody Goody. Titans. Bucky Irving back again. This one, red on the rookie. Michael Buchholz, 92 out of 249. Bucky red. Nice color match on the Bucky to 249. Heck yeah. We got the mighty Josh Allen. That one is not numbered, but a beautiful card for the Bills. Adam Light. The mighty Josh Allen. We'll throw that up there. All right, let's finish out that stack I had in my hand. Jared Goff, George Kittle, T-Law. All right, we got Maserati Marv going out to Harlan on the mirror rookie. Jaquan Jackson back again, this time on a blue. That is numbered 24 out of 149. Goody Goody hits again on the Texans. The blue color match, Jaquan Jackson. You've got a JD5 Sunday special going out to Goody Goody as well. That one not numbered, just an insert, but Sunday special mirror prism, Jaden Daniels. Nice hit. Dalton Kincaid showing up. Devontae Adams. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jordan Jefferson. That one going out to the Jags. That is Joe Lurch on the rookie. And then you've got Cooper Kupp on a red behind him. Cooper Kupp red. Going to the Rams, Metzi. That is numbered 245 out of 249. So Metzi getting a hit. Rams also didn't have a hit. I swear, it's like the totally certified box just knows who doesn't have hits, and it's loading everybody up. That's what it feels like. Sunday special JD5. Jaquan Jackson blue. Cooper Kupp red. Get them up on a podium. Get the base out of the way. And then the next hit is a big one, but give me a sec because I want to get the podiums caught up real quick. Niners got a huge stack, and now they got a hit. So we'll put that up there. Jags, they just got one. Rams up on a podium now. We'll get them up there. Seahawks, not yet. But Texans getting another one, so we'll put them up there. And then the Dolphins got a podium, so we'll put them up there. All right, I think we're good. So now here's the next hit, which is a beauty. Going out to Jamie O'Hara on the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts on the certified baller. 4-color. White, gray, black, green. Beautiful card. Absolutely gorgeous. Numbered 39 out of 99, Jalen Hurts on this absolutely gorgeous 3-color patch. Dang, what a beautiful card that is. Holy cow. Gorgeous. And this is what I loved having the 108s for, is it's just thick enough to fit a card like this, where it's not loose and bouncing around like a 130, but it's not tight like a 100. Absolutely gorgeous card. Gorgeous card. Certified baller. Justin Fields. Now, we got more thick cards than we should, so I'm curious to see what's going on. Stafford, Zay Flowers, Kayvon Thibodeau. Your rookie is Dejon Edwards. That one going out to Jeff Kalaji's. Digital camo, Garrett Wilson, Jets. Goody, goody. Bang, what a color match that is. This box is super hot right now. Digital camo, Garrett Wilson. Bang, color match all day. 20 out of 35. Jets, Jets. Goody, goody. Getting the Garrett Wilson digital camo. Bang. Natron Means holding back a fabric of the game. Eagles. AJ Brown. Eagles stay hot. That is numbered 97 out of 149 as the Beagles keep on hitting. Jamie O'Hara. This box is unreal right now. 2 digital camos and a 4-color Jalen Hurts. Dang. That is bananas. Don't know if I like the way that one is sitting. Yeah, it was just that the penny sleeve was bunched up. AJ Brown, fabric of the game, to 149 as the Eagles stay hot. Whoops. Podium's full already. Stay there. All right, we'll get these base out of the way. They're not really base, they're mirrored, but you know what I'm talking about. Non-numbered. How many hits are going to come out of this box? That's my question. How many hits are we going to get? Because right now it looks like a lot. Drop down to the next hit. The third hit out of the box. Dak Prescott, Tyreek Hill, Dylan Lobb coming out on a rookie. That is for the Raiders. Bogey. Then you got a Blake Corum, red, going out to the Rams, as well as a Eric Dickerson, red, going out to the Rams. So Dickerson and Corum, both red for the Rams. That is Metsy. You got Blake Corum, 33 out of 249. Eric Dickerson, 219 out of 249. Bang. Rams going back to back. Corum and the all-time great Eric Dickerson. We'll take it. These boxes are just absolutely loaded with hits. I'm so glad I got 6 of them when I did. Base. Next hit out. Sticking with the theme, the Jets, Davante Adams. numbered 88 out of 149. $88 out of 149. Jets staying hot for goody on one of the last spot mojo teams. Jets, Devontae Adams. I can't even fit all these onto a podium if I wanted to. All right, what's the last hit back there? There is another hit, and it's probably our auto. So we got 3 patches, and then hopefully this is our auto back there. Tony Pollard, Khalil Mack, Adisa Isaac going out to Joe Lurch on the mirror rookie. This is our second and only other base card, Chris Olave. You can tell because it doesn't shine. Then you got Drew Brees on a mirror, holding back the hit. So we're going to bring the back to the front. You got Michael Pittman Jr., Scary Terry, and then Drew Brees holding back. Colts Latu, freshman fabric, digital camo. The 3rd digital camo from the box. Freshman fabric, 2-color, absolutely beautiful card. Matty V on the digital camo, freshman fabric, 8 out of 25. Just 8 out of 25. Bang. Damn, what a box for Totally Certified. What a box. Not rattling, so we're good there. Colts, I know, have a podium somewhere, I'm pretty sure. No, they don't. So we'll have to get a Colts podium up there. Holy cow. Man, that was a great box to Totally Certified. Great box. We still got the hobby coming. I'm going to see if I got any other of these teams up on a podium now. No. 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 There should be the Colts somewhere. Where are the Colts at? I guess the Colts are up on a podium. I just got to figure out where I put them. Did I bury them? Colts. Falcons. Vikings, Falcons. Commanders, Chiefs, Broncos. Packers, Bills, Bucks, Panthers, Cowgirls, Colts back there. Found them. Took me a minute. But we got them. All right. We are good. Get a few more top loaders up here because we're going to need those. And we are on to the last box. What a break this has been already, man. 3 digital camo. Nice rookie auto, an extra patch. Big quarterback. It's already. Couple of ultra rares. We just need one more big card to really like hammer it home. That would be key. One more like really nice card would be good. I don't want to get greedy, but one more. What's one more? You know what we didn't do last time that we're going to do this time? We're going to use the podium just because it helps to put some lift. Cover cards, Obi, and IQ. That way it doesn't give anything away. All right, last pack, last box, last everything. Good luck, B3. All right, first card off the top. Michael Wilson going out to the Cardinals. Michael Wilson. Next one out. Jamar Chase going out to Dustin. Next one out is a pink DeAndre Swift. That's interesting. We didn't get any pink ones out of the last box. So that's just a parallel, I guess. Pink Swifty. Not numbered, but we didn't get any pinks last time. It's got to be something with that. Maybe it's like a more rare parallel. I don't know. Drake May coming back out. Mike Haralambis. Drake didn't show up all break into the last Optic Mega. Now we get two of them. Drake May clearly rated. Very nice. Malik Neighbors clearly rated. Going out to the boys. We'll take that. G-Men. Boom. Malik. We got Shake and Bake. Going out to Michael Buchholz. Next one out, Kirk Cousins. Falcons, Mike Haralambis. Kirko Chains. Next one out. He was hot. He stays hot. Big Penix. Michael Penix on the bomb squad. Bang. Nice hit. Mike Haralambis. We'll take that. Heck yeah. Also Mike Haralambis, Joey Milton. We started seeing Drake. Now we got some Joey going. Joe Milton going out to Mike Haralambis on the Patriots. Rome Odunze coming out for the Bears, Joe Lurch. Odunze's been hot tonight. Lots of Odunze. Not as much Caleb, but lots of Odunze. Here's another one we like to see. Brock Purdy coming out. Josh Hammer. Got a numbered Purdy already. Now we got a clearly Purdy. We got Bijan coming out. Falcons. Very nice. We got a nice Buccaneer coming out. Bucky Irving on the rated rookie auto. Bucks started off hot, end hot. Bucky. Man, the Bucks sat out there for way too long. Way too long. And Bucky hits. Bang. Bucks had themselves a night. There you go, Michael Buchholz. Jaheim Bell coming out for the Patriots on a clearly rated. Mike Haralambis. That was that one thing I wanted, man. Like that's a big auto. I'll take it. I'm happy. Great break. Malachi Corley, he hid for the Jets most of the night. Didn't see a lot of him. That one going out to Goody Goody. We'll take that. Jets have been absolutely on fire. We got Kyle Hamilton going out to Joe Lurch on the Ravens. On the Clearly. Bryce Young going out to Carolina. Michael Buchholz, I believe. Yes, sir. Michael getting the Bryce Young. Then you got another pink that came out. Ray Davis on the pink parallel. Rated rookie for Buffalo. That's Adam Light. Very nice. We'll take that. Next one out. Brendan Rice. That's going to the Chargers. Wayne Mowry. Brendan Rice on a rated. And we got Luke McCaffrey on a rated. That one going out to Washington. Goody goody. And that was it. So Bucky was the big hit. Bucky was the big hit. Mike Buchholz. I gotta look at that box and see what the pink ones are. So it says here, downtown duos. Okay, hobby exclusive, rated rookie logo parallel, downtowns exclusive rookie. What's it say about pink? Base pink or teal. Numbered from 199 to 1. So it says it should be numbered. I guess they're just not. It should be numbered. It says numbered from 99 to 1, but I don't see a number on it at all. Nothing. And if it's not numbered on it, I don't believe that it's numbered. So I don't know. That's weird. Never seen the pinks before. But hey, we'll take it. Great break. Great break. How do I even start this recap? I don't even know where to start. I think it's got to be Bucky, the big rookie auto, being Bucky. Yep, we'll call it Bucky for the first. Then we'll go to Latu, digital camo auto. That's a big one. And I think you got to go Jalen Hurts just because it's a beautiful patch. Damn, dude, there's a lot of hits in this. This was nuts. There's that. All the quarterbacks are up there. That's the 199. That's the 249. That's the 249, 249. That's to 149 and to 99. So, got to be that one next. Recap almost there, B3. Boom. Just refilling the supplies while I can. All right. All right, recap is ready. Let's get the bench ready. good. Almost there. All right, that's good. Should probably only need 2. Yeah, about 2. 2 will work. Base. We should be good. Good to go. Let me just get this stuff out of the way so I don't put my foot down again, slip, trip into the garbage can, and nearly take myself out. I've been saying that for 3 years, and it's not because I say it just to say it. I really am that clumsy. I can take myself out. All right. I'll be right back. Let me get this out of the way. Man, weather said it was going to rain tonight, and man, is it raining. It is coming down out there. All right, I think we're ready to recap. Just about. All right, we're ready. Brandon Kin, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, sir. We just wrapped up. On a pretty big break. Night, Benny. All right, we got a gold team, Aiden Hutchinson for Detroit, Dustin Buchholz. Going to Jeff Kalaji's, we got Dejon Edwards, mirror rookie out of Totally Certified, and 2 Roman Wilson Optic rateds. Dustin Buchholz on the Bengals, Eric All, mirror. Eric All rated twice. Ken Kalora, best tutties. Lockett and Gino. DJ James on a nice hollow, and then a AJ Barner blue hyper. Nice color match there. Going to the Texans, Joe Lurch. You got the Joe Mixon certified tutty. Best Tutties, Nico and CJ. You got a Cade Stover Blue Hyper and a Stover Hollow. Joe Lurch also on the Jags, getting Jordan Jefferson on the mirror. Mason Smith Blue Hyper. Best Tutties is going to be T-Law and Captain Kirk. Then you got BTJ coming out twice on an Optic. David Matt Brownies getting Myles Garrett on the My House. Jamari Thrash is going to be the mirror rookie. Got some kind of a fuzz back there. There we go. Mirror Jamari Thrash. Press Proof Donruss rated rookie Thrash. The Thrasher on an Optic rated 3 times, and then the Thrasher on a Purple Shock. Joe Lurch on the Ravens. You got Lighted Up King Henry. Nate Wiggins on a rated twice. Devontae Walker twice. Devin Leary Hidden Potential. Then you got a Adisa Isaac Mirror and an Adisa Isaac on the Purple Shock. Going to Carolina, Michael Buchholz, Xavier Legette, Jonathan Brooks on a Rookie Recruits, Brooks on a Purple Shock, Brooks on a Blue Scope. Nice night for Brooks. Jatavian Sanders on a base, and then Sanders on a first-year freshie on the mem. Adam Light on the Bills. You got Josh Allen, the Mighty. Keon Coleman Elite Series out of Donruss. Keon Coleman on a rated. Coleman on a Blue Hyper. Nice color match there. Coleman on a hollow. And then you've got the pink parallel. Box says they're numbered to 100, but I don't see any number on them. Pink parallel rated rookie Ray Davis. Chargers. This is Wayne Maury getting the Blue Hyper Kamani Vidal. You got a Brendan Rice clearly rated. Brendan Rice on the first year fresh out of Optic, the mem, and then Ladd coming out twice on a rated. Robert Avisha on the Cowgirls getting a Blue Hyper Threads. Dak Prescott. Saints Benny Lamp getting the Blue Hyper Spencer Rattler. Trey Benson coming out on a press proof rated for Harlan on an Optic and a Blue Hyper. Then you got Maserati Marv on the mirror, double rateds for Marv on a play action, and Marv on the Blue Hyper. Nice volume there for Harlan. B3 and the boys on the G-Men getting Theo on a rated. Leak twice. Leak on a Donruss clearly rated. Tyrone Tracy, Blue Scope. Beautiful card for the Giants. Nice color match. Raiders, Bogey getting Dylan Lobb on a mirror. Lobb on a green Hyper. Brock Bowers 2014 Retro. Brock Bowers green Hyper. Nice night for the Raiders. Slide all that into a rack. Then we're going to jump to Miami. Here's where it starts to get stacked. All right, Chop Robinson on a rated out of Optic. Jalen Wright rated out of Optic. Malik Washington, green Hyper, and then a certified Tutty red. That is Jalen Waddle, numbered 190 out of 249. Nice night for the Dolphins. Jumping down to the Rams. That's going to be Metsy. You got Jared Verse on a Optic. Eric Dickerson, red out of TC. That is numbered 219 out of 249. Cooper Kupp, red out of TC. 245 out of 249. So that is 3 hits so far out of certified. Let's see how many we got. Let me see if I missed any back here. No. All right. So none of the numbers were back here. So this is where the totally certified hits start. So you got 1 for the Finns, 2 for the Rams. That's 3. Blake Corum on a rated. Blake Corum on the short print rookie Revolution. And then Blake Corum on a red, numbered 33 out of 249. That's number 4 for hits out of totally certified. We're up to 4. Let's see how many we get. Nice job, Metsy on the Rams. Niners. Josh Hammer, Jacob Cowing, Blue Hyper. Ricky Pearsall on a rated twice. Ricky Pearsall, Purple Shock twice. Hit number 5 out of TC, Gold Team Brock Purdy Blue, numbered 006 out of 199. So that's another one. That's number 5, I think. Let's double check so I don't lose count. We got 1 for the Finns, 3 for the Rams is 4, and then 5 for the Niners. So we're at 5. 5 hits total so far. 5 so far. All right, now we drop down to the Titans, where you're going to get hits number 6 and 7. Tavondre Sweat mirror, Jaquan Jackson mirror, Jaquan Jackson blue. That's a color match. That's number 6, 24 out of 149. Jaquan Jackson orange, number 7, 45 out of 99. So 7 hits so far out of TC. Then we drop to Washington, the Commanders. You got Jersey Fig Newtons, blue hyper. Luke McCaffrey on a clearly rated. Jaden Daniels on the Donruss throwback. Jaden Daniels on the Donruss rated rookie. Jaden Daniels on the Optic rated rookie twice. And then a Sunday special JD5 that is not numbered, but still a nice looking card. All right, so 7 hits so far out of TC. We drop to the Bears. DeAndre Swift on the pink parallel. Doesn't look like it's numbered, but still a parallel. Torrey Taylor on the blue hyper. Romo Dunze base totally certified. Romo Dunze mirror totally certified. Primary colors Odunze. Odunze on a rated out of clearly. Odunze on a pink hollow rated. And then Caleb Williams on the first year freshie. So Caleb didn't totally bomb, but it was still a hard night for him. And Joe Lurch. So Joe Lurch was on the Bears. I don't know if I said it in the beginning. Goody on Washington. Don't know if I said it in the beginning. Goody also on the Titans. All right, so now we drop to Minnesota. This was Mike Haralambis on the Vikings. Mikey getting the Dallas Turner rated twice out of Optic. Aaron Jones on a blue hyper Donruss threads mem. JJ McCarthy on a Optic rated. JJ McCarthy on a Donruss red hot rookies. JJ on the Optic hollow. So a nice night for Mike Haralambis on the Vikings. Still 7 hits out of TC. Now we drop to the Falcons. Also Mike Haralambis. You got Rook, Aurora, green hyper. Michael Penix on the primary colors out of Optic. Penix on a base rated twice. Penix on the bomb squad out of clearly. Very nice, not numbered. And then Michael Penix on the blue hyper. Great night for the Falcons, Mike Haralambis. Also, the Patriots, Mike Haralambis. You got Javon Baker on a green hyper. Jaheim Bell on a clearly rated. Jalen Polk. Joe Milton on a clearly rated. Drake May on a clearly rated. Drake May on a green hyper. Great night for the Patriots. They came on strong at the end. Still at 7 hits out of clearly. Now we go to the Broncos. Denver. This is Adam Light. Audric Estime on a rated twice. Devon Valet. Filet of Valet on the pink hollow. Bo Nix primary. Bo Nix blue hyper. Bang. Nice night for Adam. Getting the quarterback color. Going down to the Chieftains. This is Andrew Thier. You got a chain reaction. My homies. You got an Xavier Worthy rated. Xavier Worthy rookie recruits. Xavier Worthy purple shock. And then Chris Jones on the ultra rare rocket emoji parallel. Nice night for Drew Thier. Now we drop down to the Jets and we'll see some more totally certified hits. Jets was goody. You got Malik. Look at the huge stack the Jets have. You got Malachi Corley on a clearly rated. Jordan Travis, Optic rated. Travis on a pink hollow. Travis on a purple shock twice. Braylon Allen, Donruss rated. Braylon Allen, Optic rated. Braylon Allen, blue hyper. Braylon Allen, blue hyper rookie phenom mem. Devontae Adams, hit number 8 out of totally certified. Devontae Adams on the mirror mem, numbered 88 out of 149. And then hit number 9 out of TC, digital camo, Garrett Wilson. Beautiful card. Digital camo, Garrett Wilson. 20 out of 35. That was hit number 9 out of TC. Nice night for goody goody on the Jets. Then we drop down to the Packers. Adam Light. You got Marshawn Lloyd on a primary color. You got Javon Bullard on a blue hyper. You got a gold team. Jordan Love, digital camo, gold team. You can see the camo in the background. That is numbered 33 out of 35. That was number 10. 10 hits out of digital, totally certified. And then the ultra rare teal velocity out of Optic, Edgerrin Cooper. Great little rookie there for the edge rusher. Edge rusher, Edge Cooper. So 10 hits out of totally certified so far, and we ain't done yet. Eagles, Jamie O'Hara getting a Quinyon Mitchell rookie phenom jersey, mem. Cooper DeJean on a rated, Cooper DeJean on a blue hyper. You got a totally certified hit number 11, AJ Brown in the orange. That is numbered 50 out of 99. Hit number 12 out of totally certified, AJ Brown, fabrics of the game. A nice veteran mem hit there. 97 out of 149 for Jamie. And then hit number 13 out of totally certified. Certified ballers, Jalen Hurts, 4-color swatch. The red variation numbered 39 out of 99. Absolutely smoked it with the Eagles. 13 hits out of TC so far. All right, now we drop the Colts. Colts was Matty V, Mr. Vanover. You got Adonai Mitchell on a rated twice. Adonai Mitchell, first year freshie on the hyper mem. Latu on a rated, Latu on a 2014 retro. Latu on the color match, blue hyper. Latu on the freshman fabric, digital camo. 2-color swatch. Rookie auto. Lato, digital camo auto. 8 out of 25, hit number 14 out of totally certified. And I believe we have one more hit, which will bring it to 15, which I think was what we got out of the last one. Michael Pratt on the hollow, going out to the Bucks. Michael Buchholz. Devin Culp, blue hyper. Jalen McMillan on the pink hollow optic preview. Rashad White with hit number 15 out of TC. It is a pink die cut numbered 65 out of 75. Then you got Bucky on a base. Bucky on a purple shock. Hit number 17 out of totally certified. I think we got 17 on the last one, actually. Now that number sounds familiar. Hit number 17, Bucky Irving red. That's a color match. 92 out of 249. So 17 total hits out of TC. And then Bucky Irving on the Donruss clearly rated rookie auto. It is not numbered, but Bucky's a tough one to pull. And we finally got him again. First time in a while. That was Tampa and Michael Buchholz. And I know Brian Friends going to be kicking himself that he missed that one. All right. That concludes it. What up, B? Up late, thought I'd stop by and see you live. Well, I appreciate that, brother. I see you've been hitting the gym nonstop. Healthy habits, bro. Good for you. Good for you. I see you constantly, showing the progress, and I'm always quietly rooting for you. Keep going. It's a hard thing to commit to and continue to keep going. It's not easy. People, those who work out know it's not easy to do. So I commend you for sure on the commitment. Tough stuff. All right, B3, that concludes our break 402. Break 403 going to be select with the XRCs coming up next. So keep your eyes out on the page. Mail days are out. You guys all should have actually gotten your mail by now. If you haven't, within the next day or two, depending on how far you live away. So keep your eye out for the mail. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. B3, we out.